Hey, should we use our new body code mind map and show you how this works? All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here we go. This is the new body code mind map. Looks like this. Looks a little different from before, right? Okay, but you're going to like it though, trust me. All right, so using the body code, okay, the subconscious mind already knows really why Angela's got this pain. Now, it's not a trapped emotion. Oftentimes that's the underlying cause of a lot of things, but there's something else going on with her. So we'll use the new body code mind map and try to figure out what's really going on, right? Now, her subconscious mind already knows what it is, right? So all we're trying to do is figure out what her subconscious mind already knows. So let's ask this question, okay? Is this underlying reason for your discomfort up here, is it on the right side of our map there? Is it on the right side of the body code map? What answer do we get? Yes, we get a strong answer. That's a yes. So we could ask, well, is it on the left side of the body code map, and what do we get? No way. The underlying reason is on the right side of the map, the reason for her pain, okay? So, is it a pathogen? Is that what it is? Is that the underlying reason? What do we get? No. Is it some kind of a misalignment? Is that what it is? Oh, we get a yes, okay? So, let me show you how this works. We'll click on misalignments, and there's more stuff, okay? So, So is this misalignment, is this a misalignment of something on the left side of this map? No. So it's on the right side, so that leaves what? Skeleton. So it's either the appendicular skeleton, which is, you know, the limbs and things, or it's the axial skeleton. Let's find out what it is. I don't know what it is. Do you guys know? No, we don't know. Her subconscious knows. So is it something on the left side of this chart? No. So it's on the right side. So we can click on axial skeleton. Okay? And that's either going to be on the right or left of this chart too, right? So is it on the left side of this chart? What do we get? It's on the left side. So here we go. It's the vertebral column. Something, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but there's the picture. Is it on the right side of this map? It is. Okay, so it's on the right side. So is it a cervical vertebrae? Is that what it is? It is. So we click on cervical vertebrae. Okay. Now, this kind of goes off the edge a little bit, but in your actual mind map, it'll be okay. So is it something on the right side of this map? What do we get? Is it on the left side of this map? No way. It's on the right side. So is it C1? That's the atlas. Oh, what do we get? It's actually her atlas. Remember the story of the baby that, you know? All right, it's the atlas, vertebrae. Now, all the nerve transmissions go right through that uppermost area. There are chiropractors, for example, who only adjust that one bone their whole career. That's all they do, and everything else just kind of fixes. So it's a misalignment there. Now let's ask, now we know what the bone is, let's ask, is there an underlying reason for this misalignment? Is there an underlying reason? What do we get? There's an underlying reason. So the plot thickens. Now, in your new body code mind map, okay, even though we're drilled down quite a ways, what you'll notice is that on every page, you've got a little iPhone button right here. See that? And that takes you right back out to the home page. Okay? Yeah. You needed that, right? Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
All right, sure, yeah. Okay, so now here we are back at the home page, and we're going to find out what the real underlying reason for misalignment is. Okay, so here we go. So her subconscious is taking us places, and now it's bringing us back to the true underlying cause. And what's the true underlying cause of this misalignment? Is it on the right side of our chart? What's the answer? No. So it's on the left side. Is it some kind of an energy? What do we get? Yes, it's an energy. So let's click on energy. Okay. So is it some kind of energy on the left side of this chart? It is. Okay. So is it something post-traumatic? What do we get? It's post-traumatic. Okay, so there's our other map. All right, so is it something on the right side of this chart? What do we get? No, it's on the left side. Is it a psychic trauma? Is that what it is? What do we get? Yes, it's a psychic trauma. And of course, a psychic trauma is where you experience more than one emotion simultaneously, and they become kind of glommed together into one ball of energy, right? And that's what she's got going on, and that's why she's got pain, right? At least this is part of the reason. There may be other things, but this is part of it. So let's ask, do we need to know more about this psychic trauma? What do we get? We need to know more. Okay. So the first place I would go is I would ask, when did this occur, right? So how old are you right now?
36.
36? Okay. So let's ask, did this occur earlier than age 20, for example? What do we get? Yes. Did it occur earlier than age 10? Yes. Did it occur earlier than age 5? No. So we're between what and what? 5 and 10. Okay. So did this occur around age 5 or around age 6? Did it occur around age 7? Did it occur around age 8? Getting weaker, huh? Let's go back to 7. Did it occur around age 7? Pretty strong around age 7. Does that ring any kind of a bell? Anything come to mind? Could be. Okay, fine. Let's ask. We figured out roughly the age. Do we need to know more about this? Yes, we do. Okay, so now let's figure out what? The emotions, right? There's probably 2, rarely more than 2, but let's ask. Are there 2 emotions making up this trauma? Are there more than 2? No, so we have 2. So we'll figure out the first one, okay? And I'll help you out here and just ask. And this is another reason why self-testing is so great, because it's faster and you don't have to have a person that you're wearing out. So let's take a look here. Is this emotion in column A, this first one, or in column B? It's in column B. Is it in one of the odd rows, even row in column B? So is it in row 2 or 4? Row 4. So what are those emotions? Anyone? Okay. What's the first one? Depression. Oh, it's right there. Okay, awesome. Is it depression? No. How handy is that, right? It's right there. Is it frustration? Mm-mm. Is it indecisiveness or panic? Is it taken for granted? Or let's see, taken for granted. It's taken for granted is one of them. Okay. So write that one down. So that's one of them. Let's go to the next one. What's the next emotion making this up? Is it in column A? It is. Is it in one of the odd rows? No, even row. So it's in row 2 or 4 or 6. It's in row 2. Is it anxiety? Is it despair? Bingo, it is despair. So it's despair and taken for granted. Now, is it possible that she might have absorbed this from somebody else? No. Could be. I mean, if she's only 7, so it could be her, but maybe she absorbed it. Let's ask. Did you absorb this emotion from anybody else? What do we get? Yeah. Did you absorb it from your mother, for example? Yeah, that's strong, right? Okay. She absorbed it from her mother at age 7. Does that make sense?
I already knew that it had to be still with my mom when she said 7, but I didn't know what.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So here we go. Do we need to know more about this now? What's your subconscious mind say? No. So face that way. And we can use any magnet, whatever, but we'll go ahead and use this one. Okay, so how many rolls for this? 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll give her one more for the road. And who are we really working on? Angela, right? Okay, Angela. Now, I want you to walk around. Actually, come up here for a second. Now, we're still testing. We're still hooked up as proxy. Did we release that emotion? Yes, we did. Okay. Is there another underlying reason? Well, actually, why don't you roll your neck around a little bit like so and shrug your shoulders. And let's see how that feels now compared to how it felt before.
Feels like not as tense because it felt like
It was tight and not as tense?
Looser.
Looser. Okay. So on a 0 to 10, it was about a 6 or a 7. Where would you say it's at now?
Probably 4.
About a 4?
Yeah. It usually takes some time.
Takes some time.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. So that's how it works, right? So you can go ahead and sit down. Thank you. Give her a big hand. Okay, and just one last thing here. I just want to check you. And we have something going on right now. Break? Okay, we have a break, but wait. Is she done? No. What do we need to do? Disconnect her. Otherwise, she's going to start shopping at the same stores Angela shops at, right? Okay. So how do we disconnect her? Say, my name is Catherine.
My name's Catherine.
Says her name is Catherine. At first, what happens? At first, that is her name. But at first, she's weak because she's still connected. So it takes a second sometimes. Say, my name is Catherine.
My name's Catherine.
Okay. And one more time. My name is Catherine. Okay. And you always want to get a strong test there, okay?
Okay.
And
Did you release both the emotions
Yeah.
simultaneously?
yep, when it's a psychic trauma, you release and they're both gone because they're both glommed together into one ball. Good question. All right, and we have a break or something happening right now. Oh, okay, Natalie's coming up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Give her a big hand.